Another way I like to think about patterns is how do I receive feedback, criticism, or even process events in real time? Two examples come to mind, and one of them is I have my eighth house on my birth chart is in Aries. This means that sometimes I can be very sensitive to criticism and feedback. The other thing for me is I actually picked up and I left Long Beach and I was on the road. I was driving. All of a sudden I heard this click, 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 click. And I looked in my rearview mirror and I saw these sparks on the ground. And then I had two drivers that like drove by me and rolling down their window and they're like, dude. So I pull over on the side of the road. I'm in the middle of Los Angeles at this point where all the freeways come together. It feels chaotic, especially when you're driving this huge tow. I am just really not able to come to my place of calm. I was literally like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I called my brother who thankfully helped me out. He's much more handy than I am. If I would have just meditated in the middle of that crisis and taken 10 deep breaths, cleared my mind, and then more carefully looked at the situation before I started making phone calls or deciding what to do, I think that I could have solved it myself and I could have saved myself some of the stress that went into that, because I definitely have a calming effect on people when it comes to a lot of things, but sometimes when it's my own stuff, I need to take a step back. I need to breathe, really assess the situation before forcing myself into a response or a solution. I think of patterns in terms of like, how do we react to things? Whether it be criticism, feedback, something we see in the news, or even a real life event. And how can we make those patterns better for next time? I'm like, okay, I'm okay with myself for how I reacted to that. But if I can be better next time, then that's great because I've learned from that experience. I'd love to know how patterns resonate in your life. We don't have to just look at patterns that hold us back. There are also very good patterns that have elevated us forward and helped us achieve certain things that we want to achieve, or maybe helped out somebody in our own inner circle or give back to our communities. So if there are like healthy patterns that have worked for you in your own life, I'd love to hear about that.